Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, and today we will be talking about how to connect your LED to the Arduino IoT cloud. This is something I've been meaning to do because for some reason there are no videos or there are just poor documentations on how you can do this, which makes no sense to me because this is a simple and straightforward thing that we should be able to have a video to get an access to do this. Or apparently there is no video on how to do it, and it's not as straightforward as you think it is. I did find a way to get it to work, but yeah, took me a while just to play around with the settings and just get it done. So I'll just show you how you can do it, because it's just ridiculous that there is no YouTube video deeply explaining how you can do this. So I'll show you the step-by-step way on how you can do this, and also what are the challenges that I went through and why I'm doing it this way. Yeah, let's just get started. So the first thing you need to do is get on the Arduino IoT cloud. That is, whenever you go into the Arduino's website, you should see the cloud web server, and you should be able to log in. I already have a personal account, so you should set yourself up with that. All right, so we're gonna get started. All right, as you can see, I already have some projects already going on. The first thing we're gonna go and do is go on the left hand side and hit the things dashboard, and we're gonna make a new teens project, creating a thing. And yeah, here we go. Starts off blank, and what we're gonna do is get this thing rolling. And first thing I'm gonna do is check the sketch. As you can see, it's already in there for you, already in there, so you can just use it. So yeah, I'm gonna go back to the setup, and yeah, we're gonna go into the dashboard and create a new dashboard. So I'm just gonna create a button. That's gonna be the push button, and I'm gonna do this, and it's done. So yes, I'm just gonna go back again, go back to the things. I'm just gonna rename the project test. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna set up a cloud variable, and this is very, very important in order to set it up. Alright, I'm gonna call this LED, and just what type am I gonna make it? Basic energy type. I'm gonna make it the Boolean type. Yes. Add variable. Yes. And yes. When I go back to the sketch, it should be updated by now. I'm just gonna go back to the sketch. Yes, there it is. Yes, we already have it right over here. It's in this side, and what I'm going to do is set up some variables so I can talk to the Arduino with it. So how I'm going to do it is by just doing this. The next thing I'm going to do is set out my pinouts, and that's going to be okay. That's just grammarly just telling me what I'm supposed to do. Now, to make this thing work, what we're gonna do is basically gonna set this. We're gonna set this and say digital, right? And I'm gonna make it. So by default, I want the LED on the loop to be low, and whenever it receives the button input, from the push button on the IoT cloud, it should be able to just adjust itself. So I'm going to do this. Okay, whenever it hits. Alright, so now that I have done this, now whenever we hit the push button on the IoT cloud, it should be updated on this method. Or should I say there's going to be a function call on this particular code, on this particular function. Should I say that? Yes. On this particular function. So now, I did say that I ran into so many issues on trying to get this to work. So the issues I encountered was I put this in there and I didn't change the value on this particular segment of the code, and it didn't work. You know what? It's best to just show you what I'm talking about. And let's just check, just see. Give me a sec. So I am going to link this with my Arduino so I can run the code and let you see what I'm talking about. Yes. I already have it logged into another program, so yeah. Alright, so this is it. When I am going to go back to the dashboard. Okay, I should really label these things properly though. Yeah, one of them should be. Okay. Yes, I'm gonna rename this to test. Yes. So now I am going to do edit settings. I'm going to link this with one of. So I have two things sketch. I have one for my previous sketch, and this is the new one I'm working on, the test. So this is the LED variable that I'm going to connect it to. So I'm going to click this, link it Once this is linked, I'm going to call this D. Done. And I'm going to go back to the things. Now I'm going to go here. I'm going to go into the sketch, and I'm going to upload the code to the sketch. And yes, we're going to take a look at the Arduino. I'm uploading this. This might take a while, especially when you're using the cloud server. It does take a little bit of time to get done. So yeah, you see here, I see it's crashed. So now I can read the problem. I didn't set up the Arduino to my home network. That's my Wi-Fi. So I'm just going to do that right now. So I already have mine saved on my web browser. So yes, and I'm going to go back. And I'm going to try this again. All right, so now that we've uploaded the sketch, let's go back to the dashboard and see we can control the Arduino through the dashboard. As you can see, every time I push it, I'm always getting this problem. Just blinks for like a second or two. So how do I fix this? So how I was able to fix this is when we go back to the sketch. Let's go back to the things. I don't know why it does that. If anyone can explain to me why it does that. The only way I was able to fix it was taking this function, copying it and pasting it here, then uploading the sketch. When you do it this way, forces the Arduino to keep checking without updating the getting an update first. I don't know how long this code takes to execute, but if you can put this in there, it works. Okay, let's go back to the Things app. Let's go back to the dashboard. Yeah. So you see that every time I click on the IoT cloud, it works. So yeah, that's how I was able to fix it. Basically, I'll just put it in here so you can see it. You can see I'm able to get it to turn on. So you can try other things as well and see if it works. If you have any better way on how to do this, just put a comment down below. Just put a comment down below and just let me know if there's a better way to do it. But as of now, this is the only way I can do it. So yeah, it works. So that's how to do it. Yeah.